So yeah, definitely a brilliant game.
That's pretty much the end of our playthroughs of anything for 2016.
Yeah, this is actually the last. Well, this will probably come up in 2017 release.
Yeah, but I mean, as we're recording this is basically the last effort by us in 2016.
Yeah, I mean, 2017. I'm hoping. I have to say, it's like expect less from me. Is all I'm gonna say. But I mean, I was actually thinking, like, I think I have to call it a day entirely. But I'm like, well, there's still gonna be occasions where I could, perhaps find time to do more. So
yes.
No, I'm not gonna say I'm done entirely, but let's say
you're not gone forever. You're not pulling a JonTron.
No,
we could say that much.
No, so I'm still part of the channel, but I am like, I just wouldn't be as regular now.
Yes.
I mean, it was difficult enough trying to get time.
Yes, to do this.
Yeah, 3-month break, maybe longer.
Yes.
I don't know. Try to remember when
it was rough. Honestly, I don't blame. Because to be fair, considering all of this stuff that's happened in 2016, which we can't mention on this show, but I think you pretty much got an idea of what we're going to talk about.
Yeah.
but no. Honestly, there have been a lot of bad things this year, but there have been good things as well.
Yeah,
the one thing I want to mention though, I mean, this channel and my channel, that's been the highlight of 2016.
Yeah,
overall.
You've got that. And for me, just all the conventions I've been going to, I've been keeping that up.
Oh, the conventions as well. I'm saying, like, this is the big highlight because I got my start in the Let's Play business.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, unfortunately, it's like, with me, it's going to be a bit less on that stuff, which is unfortunate because I really there's more that I want to do with the like my own channel and 3-1 Let's Game, but
yes,
it's find the time and I have to just face the facts.
I also have to admit, even at the start of the year, I did promise that I would have an intro for 3-1 Let's Game, and that still hasn't happened.
Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen with that because
Season 2, I promise.
Yeah,
I promise.
Let's say this has been Season 1 finale.
Yes.
This is the Season 1 finale.
Definitely.
And then Season 2 starts whenever.
Yes, when we feel like it.
Yeah.
When we're up to it, when we can.
Yeah, when we can. Because we are going to give ourselves a break. Because it's fun doing Let's Plays, but if you do too much of it, you'll spend all your free time on it, and it's not a good thing.
And Let's Play burnout as well.
Yeah, this is what happened to me. I spent too much time on my own Let's Plays, and my free time, not much on anything else unless I was out of the house. Like, if I was at home, it was just doing the Let's Plays, doing the editing and everything.
Yeah.
And plus, when you're rendering, it stops me from, playing games and such, so...
That is a down... Although my work around that is, like, when I render,
yeah,
I basically do anything else.
Yeah,
so
that's
Pokemon Sun breeding, I've been doing a lot of whilst rendering Baby Joe.
Yeah.
But then I could also do other things, like write emails and stuff like that. Oh, it's just repeating.
Yeah.
So, anything else? Because this is gonna be The Last of Us.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think what else I want to say. Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. I just wish.
Can I, whilst you're here?
Yeah.
And because I don't think I did this in Baby Joe, and if I have, I'll just say it again. And honestly, it's because of you that I got into the Let's Play. Not just inspiration-wise, but you're the one who gave me the software to edit videos.
Yeah, exactly.
I have used that constantly, and I'm so happy that I was able to do this. So
yeah, well,
everything I did on my Tamagotchi Plays channel is all through him.
Yeah, true.
And on top of that, he also solved a lot of my issues concerning video editing anyway.
Yeah.
So that is an absolute
yeah, I mean, I've given you a lot, helped you a lot, and then it's just like comes to a point where anything a bit more advanced, either look it up yourself or figure out something. It's learning things.
I've learned a lot just by tinkering with it.
Exactly.
And I've done a lot of things with it that I have not been able to do.
Yeah, because with the editing, there was a lot that I was, that I wasn't sure what to do, so I was Googling a lot of things, looking up a lot of things on YouTube. Definitely. So it was just learning for myself.
So basically the finale of this episode is essentially a look back on what we've done.
Yeah.
We've completed this game, and now we're looking back and we're like, look at this massive YouTube channel that we've created.
How many subscribers? Boo. But nah, thing is, we had
17 for me.
Yeah, I've
counting you.
Oh yeah. Yeah, my
To be
only...
fair, I do this for fun. More than I
Yeah,
do the
my biggest
subscribers
regret
anyway.
is, for the finale, we didn't have Vinny with us.
Yeah.
That's the biggest regret, but as we said, it's because
But-
of work.
Honestly, like, if you guys have the chance, I'm gonna leave an annotation to Vinny's Let's Play channel, which he's got, which I
Yeah.
honestly didn't know existed until like way half into the year.
Right.
But seriously, if you have the time, I'm gonna leave the annotation. Go over to his channel and just share some love, because 3-2-1 Let's Game is also because of him as well, equally.
Exactly. He's
Like, you're the one who taught us how to edit the videos. I'm the one. I consider myself the art designer aspect of it.
And Vinny, because, you know...
And Vinny's just really good at video games and was really enthusiastic on doing this.
Yeah.
So-
Which, again, it's a shame that he's not with us.
Yes.
Because we wants to change it around, so it'll be like me and Vinny, me and you.
That's a great thing about 3-2-1 Let's Game. I wanted that to happen.
Yeah.
Because it's like we have 3 hosts, but we can fluctuate between them
Exactly.
if we have to.
Yeah, I mean, there's like a lot of you and Vinny. I mean, I have to say, UK Forbidden Memory has actually been like my favourite from you two when it went complete disaster at the end. Could you just show that part where Vinny played Mountain against Kaiba?
Yeah.
It's just disaster. I'm like,
You know what? Can I lower the volume on this? I actually want to spend the rest of this episode just reminiscing about what we've done this year.
we can mute it.
Yes.
Um,
It's just not to leave that in the background.
yeah, true.
Because this is pretty much the reminiscent episode of 3-2-1 Let's Game.
Yeah, it is. So this is like the finale.
Because I remember I still haven't watched every single episode of Spyro, but I have still watched it, and I'm like, man, you guys had fun. Too bad I had to be absent for that one.
Yeah, well,
I still enjoyed how you and Vinny bounced off of each other.
Yeah, well,
And that's-
Basketball Nightmare was the best with us too.
And that's basically the great thing. It's like, it doesn't matter which combination. I mean, I love it better when it's all 3 of us at once.
Oh yeah.
But even if there's at least 2, then we can make it work. And it's just with one. It's possible with one, but that might as well be our individual
Exactly.
channels.
So what's the point? I mean,
And
I know.
that's another thing I wanted to do with 3-2-1 Let's Game, is be a branch channel.
Yeah.
So it's 3-2-1 Let's Game. Oh, but do you want to see more from these individuals?
Exactly.
Then you go to Mr. Blue Sky's channel or my channel.
Or many thieves.
Or the reverse. You like my channel so much, then you go to 3-2-1 Let's Game.
Yeah, because that's what you've done on some of your videos. Like,
Yes.
you know, it was the first few. Yeah, it's
Yes,
Code
Code
Veronica linked in.
Veronica.
But I was just like, could you like link Silent Hill in, please?
I should have done that for
Yeah.
one of them.
I think because I noticed like with your videos at the end, it's like
although to be fair, that was only because I did not have many videos at the time. So it was 3 games. It was Deuce Cards, Dungeon Dice, and Undertale.
Yeah,
and that was it.
Well,
so I needed a 3rd video to like have it on that spot.
Yeah, well, like Unsail, I was glad you went through that yourself because I was like,
And I'm so happy I did that, and I'm so happy I did it blind as well.
Same.
Because honestly, blind Let's Plays.
I'm sorry, I've
the
got to
best.
say it right now because now we mentioned Undertale.
Yep.
It's like I could be thinking, I'm like, am I just wasting away at my doing Let's Plays? You know, even if whenever I just say, I've done my duties, that'll be it. Thing is, it wasn't entirely a waste because of the Let's Plays, because of blind runs, I got into Undertale.
Yeah. Exactly.
That's exactly what happened. And what's happened with me in Undertale? It became one of my all-time favourites. I couldn't say my very favourite for you, perhaps, but for me, it's love it.
Well,
but #1 game, it's much to put at stake because of like my other favourites. It probably wouldn't reach the top 5, but it is definitely in the top 10.
Yeah, definitely top 5 for me.
Yeah.
I mean, I still probably have a soft spot for the great. Although to be fair, Pokemon Sun and Moon have hit it out of the park.
Yeah.
Recently.
Yeah. But the thing, as I was saying, it's come one of my all-time favourites, and because I was playing through the game, I was inspired to cosplay a character.
Which was Asgore.
Yeah. I inspired to become, Asgore. I cosplayed it, made my debut to him at MCM London. I got the armour and cloak and that done.
Also, you know what? Let's. Where's the? Because I want to still record the video, but I don't think we need the footage anymore.
True. So one moment.
I've got a plan for that.
End. So yeah, but we're still like on air because Basically,
because I honestly, considering all that's happened this year, I really just wanna reminisce.
Yeah, exactly.
It's been a ride.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, at a certain point, I felt like the Let's Plays were kind of... It's like the Let's Plays and cosplaying kind of like two hobbies of mine, like things I do productively. The cosplaying does heavily outweigh the Let's Plays, which is unfortunate. It's like, you know, so little friends of mine actually watch my videos.
I've actually got sort of a counter story with that, and I hope it's not too grim per se. The thing is, I have plenty of time to do Let's Plays, and that's largely because I'm unemployed.
Yeah.
But that's not really because, without getting too political, it has so much to do. It's really hard for me to keep motivated on anything, because I'm worrying on when I'm next getting paid and what's gonna happen.
That's it, yeah.
When this happens. I'm not gonna get into the complete details. Honestly though, this Let's Play channel did something for me mentally, and that's keep me motivated and focused on something. So my biggest editing challenge, and I love editing the videos, but my biggest challenge was the Code Veronica, because I edited all 30 episodes,
and they were
horrific to edit, even if it's just like bit on bit, because the audio kept going out of sync. I had to prep that.
Yeah.
And plus there's also that stuff in between where it's like, I don't know if you've noticed this yourself, sometimes when I render the videos, it saves as a TMP file and not as an actual video.
That's never happened to...
I have a feeling Mum and Dad are home.
Okay.
But yeah, the dog's barking.
Yeah.
So
Daisy wants to say herself.
I
mean, Daisy's had a part a few times.
Yeah, it keeps showing up as a TMP file and it's unusable, so I essentially have to re-render it twice. Which sucks.
Yeah.
And doing that and getting it all on time, because that's another thing we should talk about, is the fact that we originally did a 1 video a day model.
Yeah, and that's... Yeah, then that...
that was adding pressure on us.
Yeah.
So we went by the 2 per day model.
I mean, and then I was still doing like videos every day on my own channel. And by now, it's down to like 3 videos a week. But like, I'm cutting short on season 3. I mean, I had more games that I wanted to play for season 3, but I was just getting behind my Let's Plays. I mean, even if like, you know, I had free time back at home, either the motivation wasn't there, or I was just doing other things. And besides, like I said about like the Let's Games, the Let's Plays taking up a lot of free time. When I was doing so much of that, I wasn't doing like, you know, watching much shows or watching any films, stuff like that. It's like,
there's a lot of shows that I've gotten into this year.
Yeah,
I don't know if it was this year or last year that I got into Gravity Falls.
That was this year, because you watched it after me and I watched it.
And Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've heard of The Loud House, which is another one I'm loving at the moment.
I've watched a fair amount of shows this year. I mean, hopefully there's more to come. You know, I'll be watching. Yeah. But there's like a lot of, like, I'll say right now, a lot of the Marvel shows and films want to get through. That's something I definitely need to do. But it's like, you know, I spent so much time on the Let's Plays that, you know, I wasn't doing much of that, and it's like, you know, should be watching a film once in a while, or playing games at my own leisure.
Those TV shows are my escape, and they're the ones that I watch during rendering process as well.
Yeah.
Like, another show I absolutely love is Star vs. the Forces of Evil.
Yeah, that one I've never checked out to watch.
It's great. I love it.
I think it's just one. It's like I was into like.
It's funny how it's funny too, because well, you're into Adventure Time.
Yeah,
I still need to watch that.
Yeah, it's like, because I'm into like, you know, like some of the stuff Cartoon Network has. Mainly Adventure Time, regular show, and Gumball. I was into Steven Universe, but it's just lost my momentum on that now. I've just, you know, I've gone
Steven
off it.
Universe is stagnant at the moment.
Yeah, so I've just...
It's a great show, don't get me wrong.
It was great when I was watching it. It's like, you know, I just got put off by it, was all.
Yeah.
Because it's one of those bad fandom is bad.
Well, to be fair, that's how I got off of Yu-Gi-Oh! Really, the community on Yu-Gi-Oh!
Don't even get.
I'm not yelling at Yu-Gi-Oh! And I'm not. If you're a fan of Yu-Gi-Oh!, it's not against you, but it's just my personal experience.
Same with me.
With people who take the fandom way too far.
Or the game way too far, rather.
It's just not. I think at a point, and I think everyone should follow this motto, if it's not fun, maybe that's a reason to stop.
Exactly.
And Yu-Gi-Oh was definitely an example
But
of that, I'm afraid.
this is where it the whole Let's Plays, where that it's actually still relevant. Because basically the Let's Plays, it's like we do it because it's fun.
Yes!
I'll admit, on my own channel I've had it where I just wasn't feeling like 100% on it, so that's why I've ended up not spending as much time recording.
Yes.
Because basically with my work, and unfortunately it's going to be changed with that in the new year, so could be on full-time work, so that means won't even be able to do videos in the weekday. It's only the weekends, and weekends where I mostly do the Comic-Con stuff and all that, so yeah, see, it's time.
Time to record is pretty much the only thing stopping
Well,
us.
what you said about you were making these videos when you were unemployed.
Well,
Here's the thing. When I first started, back when it was Tomb Raider,
yes,
I was
remember.
unemployed at the time. So this was something that I did in the meantime.
So
But
if I eventually do get a job and basically my life isn't threatened by sanctions, then maybe my schedule is going to end up changing, and that's something I have to plan ahead for as well.
Exactly. I mean, well, back in 2014 when I started, I had the old laptop and that was horrendous.
Speaking of sanctions, I'm not going to go into detail, but I want to give a shout out to a great movie that I watched this year called I, Daniel Blake. And that movie is a good reflection on what's happening right now.
Yeah.
And that's another highlight of this year, just watching that movie.
Yeah.
Even though it's hard to watch, but I never actually... I don't think I've actually been enthused to go to many movies this year either. So
yeah, I've seen a few films this year, but that's something I could do with trying to do more in the new year, like try and go to the cinemas a bit more, to try and keep up to date on the latest films. But I did that just fine with them.
I don't know. I mean, we did see Suicide Squad, which wasn't bad.
Yeah.
But it's not something I ride home about.
Yeah, well, the last film I saw was Fantastic Beasts. That was like on the day it was released.
Oh, yeah.
Because I was at the MCM Birmingham in the NEC area because I was staying over with my mates at a hotel. There was a cinema like in the area, so it's like if you want to just see a film, then you've got.
Ironically, when I wanted to see I, Daniel Blake, they were almost not going to show it again.
Ooh.
Because the cinema I went to went by this system. If it does well, they'll keep it on for another week, and if that week does well, they'll keep it on for another week.
Yeah.
Because it's an independent film.
Yeah.
So it was difficult for me because I really wanted to watch that movie.
Well, there you go. But yeah, I was just going back to the year 2014 because I did get a job in that year, like at Marks and Spencer's. But it was only a weekend job. It was good and bad. Bad because I wasn't able to do any, make any plans. This was just out getting to the Comic Cons, and then I was like, yeah, I'm having to work weekends now. So,
yeah.
But then it's like because of that job though, I got the money to build myself up to get a new laptop, which has been using a lot for basically since from Tomb Raider 2 through to here now with Shovel Knight. I've been using the new laptop, but it's had a few issues. You can reflect back on some of them, like The Lion King.
Oh yeah, The Lion King. I would have loved to have finished, but unfortunately, that was a
the technical
disaster.
issues really did take a toll. Then
yeah,
it's just one of them. These things happen, and I just need better maintenance. But and it's like come 2015. That's when I did spend loads and loads of time. It was like season 2 had like a new video every day, like half an hour video every day. So that's how much time I was actually putting into.
That's the sad thing about how my life has gone at the moment. I cannot honestly remember what I was doing in 2015, and that's why this Let's Play channel has been such a step up for me.
Yeah.
Because I worked on the intro for my channel, and from the experience I got from 3-2-1 Let's Game, I actually put into my personal YouTube channel, and I'm actually, I don't know how well, in fact you can probably reiterate some of your own opinions. My opinion was as to do one video every 2 days like we were doing at the time.
Yeah.
But it would be pretty boring if it was just one game continuously throughout
exactly.
several weeks. So what you start to notice with my channel is it's one game, then another game, then a third game, and then back to the first game. So it's really once a week for one series.
Yeah. Well,
and sort of do that model
so
that the channel is less boring.
Yeah.
And then the annotations could link back to the other 2 series if they wanted to watch it.
Yeah. Well, this is what happened with me because it was originally just on one game at a time.
Yeah.
Then I was in the middle of Tomb Raider 2. I'm like, you know what? I want to play Psychonauts for Let's Play.
Yes.
So when I did that,
Which I did watch in full.
yeah.
Yeah.
So it's something that I've done since. So I was like 2 games at a time. Then I expanded it to 3 on season 3, but that I've stopped. I basically had 2 RPGs on the run and then a shorter game, and I think that's one of them that kind of burned me out a bit. Because Xenogears, it's actually like, you know, a game I've actually decided to drop from playing because it has a lot to say, but then I was just losing the momentum so fast, and I just can't keep it up. And then, but Final Fantasy VII, I will want to finish that at some point, so that's something I will try and do. It's gonna be like just when I can, because that's a game that, yeah, it's one of my all-time favorites, and
it's so many people's all-time.
Yeah,
favorites.
so it's a game I do want to finish off.
But it's incredibly. I'm surprised. I mean, I still have to watch every single one. I don't. Are you even past the first disc?
No, that's the thing.
That's
my
how long
intention
it is.
was I was going to try and finish the first disc for season 3, but again, life got too busy, so I've cut it short. But I still want to get back to it. It's just when I can.
That same thing kind of happened to me, but not really. What you'll notice is Undertale kept coming out every week that was out, and that was 24 episodes total.
Yeah, because
And in between, what I did was I played all 3 games on separate sessions and edited for each, and have like episode 1, and it's easier to do now because now I can just focus on one game whilst I let the other 2 play out. And that's another thing I wanted to do with my channel is just create a system where there's 3 games going on at once, and I only have to work on one. And then kind of sort out the schedules for each do it that way. Unfortunately, the bad news for that is the ship did not finish all the way through.
Yeah.
As a result of that, what other game? Oh yeah, Dungeon Dice Monsters ended on a cliffhanger, which was really annoying for me. And I'm not saying I'm not gonna get. I'll probably get back to some of those games eventually.
Like,
but as it stands, Season 1 Let's Plays have ended on a cliffhanger, and that's the thing I regret.
Yeah, because the ship you stopped playing because you.
It was getting frustrating. It was a lot of backtracking.
Yeah, because
I could not
the checkpoints were pretty bad. So, truth be told, I was gonna see about like, you know, bonus session, you know, where we would play that as multiplayer, but I
wanted to do the sequel where you get to kill Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton, but apparently that's gotten bad reviews on Steam, so maybe it's best if we didn't.
Definitely not.
Oh, and Tony Blair, that was like, what? And he looks like his 2D TV counterpart. I don't know if anyone's watched that show.
Oh, that's scary as well. But yeah, so that was just a lot I just wanted to say. Unfortunately, with the near future, it's unclear what I can do.
The future is unclear, but then that's neither good or bad. It's like what we do know is we need a rest.
Yeah.
And we need to think. We need to clear our heads.
To be fair,
before we do anything.
I've had a bit of a rest from the Let's Plays for a while now.
Yes.
I've had a bit of a rest, so like 3 months of not recording anything.
Yes.
There are 2 videos that I do need to render, so I need to sort that out.
I have one more Baby Joe video to end, and of course I've got to render all this as well.
And at least I can say I've got season 3 wrapped up. It's just what I have now is, you know...
I want, personally, this is just me, I'm taking a hiatus, but absolute worst, I want at least a 3rd season of Tamagotchi Plays. That's my hope. Not a definite set in stone thing, but it's definitely something I want to work towards.
I'm on 3 seasons. I mean, could almost be that. I mean, had it not been for Final Fantasy 7 needs to be done. Even Beyond Good and Evil, I stopped playing. I wanted to go through it, but technical issues happened on that.
That wasn't a bad Let's Play either.
Problem is, it wasn't bad. Problem is, I had technical issues with that, so... And when the fact that I had to... Because there was corrupted files, I had to record over all that. And that was like a 3-hour session or something. So that was a massive pain.
Yeah, it does get to be a pain when it's hours and upon hours. In fact, I'm definitely going to have to point this out now. One of my biggest bucket lists of Let's Plays to do was, and pretty much still is, Digimon World 1.
Oh, yeah.
The problem with Digimon World 1...
Is it a long game?
Yes.
Thought as much.
And there's a lot of grinding, and I know the game inside and out, so I'm not going to be lost.
Oh, so that's just my phone. That is the phone, Andy.
That sound isn't copyrighted, is it?
No, it's...
Okay,
come on,
that's
it's only a few seconds. It won't do anything.
Okay. So, the problem with Digimon World 1 is, I want to do it.
Yeah.
I want to do a Let's Play of it. At one point, I wanted to play it and have you guys watch, but I'm like, I really do not want to... I mean, I want you to see it, but I don't want you to be bored with it over time. So that's a problem. So I'm like, okay, maybe Tamagotchi's plays can do it. But it's how to do it is the biggest problem.
Yeah, I've had it a few times. I mean, there are games I would love to cover, like there's some of my favourites. Metroid Prime is a game that I would actually love to play on my own channel. Only problem is, I just don't know how it would be executed to
Actually,
play.
this is a good time as any to discuss the planned episodes of 3-2-1 Let's Game that we try to do.
You mean, like, stuff that we have got, like... unreleased?
Well, we could do that as well. I mean, like, originally we wanted to play Dino Crisis.
Oh, yeah?
But the very first, I remember it well. It's like, we did the Resident Evil joke where it's like, this game contains violence and gore. Well, what do you expect? It's a Capcom game. Ha ha ha.
Yeah.
And then we were talking for a bit and it was like, wait, it's not loading. Like, it's stuck on that screen where it's like, this game contains... So... We wanted to do that because that
was that with you and Vinny, because I don't remember.
No, it was all of us.
I don't remember that, to be honest.
As no, we had to can it right away because of that problem. And apparently we're not the first ones who tried to do it either on that emulator.
Right.
Then one of my personal bucket, and it's still on the bucket list, is Ape Escape, and that's because the controller would not work with analog for some reason. And the game requires analog, so that was really was.
That's been an issue, because I actually was trying to play Medieval on the emulator. It was to the point where I'm like, the analog controls are so frustrating, because you need to use the analog stick to run in Medieval.
Yeah.
But it was, and that's probably going to be why that's a game we won't cover. I mean, unless we get capture cards, that's a game.
Yeah,
they
that's.
Expect,
I heard they're expensive because.
Yeah.
Another thing, I actually wanted to do a Twitch stream for shiny hunting, like my biggest inspiration, A-Drive.
Oh yeah.
But it's getting the Capture 3DS, and I want to get the computer first, obviously.
Yeah. I mean, it's like because I actually bought a microphone. So it's not like you've got yours there. I actually got my own.
Actually, technically, I mean, I guess you could say it's mine now, but Vinny actually paid for half of it so that we could do this channel.
Yeah.
It's a pro. I don't know the actual name of it, but it's a Pro Sound microphone.
Yeah. Because originally, well, it didn't even have that name at the time.
Oh yes! Oh yeah, that's right. It was originally called Jolly Good Gamers,
which had to be changed because
somebody took it. Yes.
Yeah. So we were like, right.
I wanted to give us an identity, but and I thought, oh well, we're all British. So
and I kind of thought 3-2-1 Let's Game because I thought, well, there's three of us. But then when we say about new recruitments, then I kind of
it could still count because it's more or less a countdown. It's like 3, 2, 1, Let's Game.
Exactly.
That was Vinny's idea, I think.
Yeah, we just kind of rolled our way into it. Who knows? We could have had another name, but it's just what we've got now.
We needed a name like that. Really.
Yeah.
That's the only reason.
I don't really need to sit on this chair.
Get rid of the chair.
Yeah, get rid of the chair. I'm not playing now.
I'm gonna sit on your chair.
All right, and then you're.
So basically,
I've kept the seat warm.
Basically, in fact, I'm gonna change here. Because here's the thing, we finished Shovel Knight and now we've gone on to this tangent and I'm actually going to separate this into a separate episode.
Yeah, well, it won't be Shovel Knight, it'll just be like...
Exactly. It was Shovel Knight, but I'm saying this should be a video in and of itself.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Just an end all, the year's out, let's talk about what happened.
That's just what we've been doing. You know what we said, like how we kind of just go on a bit at the end. This is the longest
wait,
yet.
What? Wait, what? That is yours?
But you know what I was saying? you know what we said, it's like the first session of Shovel Knight, it's like we always kind of just prolong the ending. Oh, what the hell?
What
it
the
keeps
hell?
going into
It keeps going to because I've got it connected to your laptop.
Yeah.
And it's also my computer. So hang on, VGA.
There
we go. 3 hours 37 minutes,
Wait.
and that's counting Shovel Knight.
I thought there was an error
Firefox has a
message.
problem and crashed.
What? Oh!
Oh yes, you have. Yeah, because you have. In fact,
I had
let's have
videos
a look.
uploaded!
Let's have a look. Let's have a look. We might as well do this live.
Yeah. Oh dear.
But anyway, in fact, you know what? Let's just close this off because we've
said
rambled.
enough. We've said enough.
Are you sure? Are you sure there's nothing?
I kind of just kind of said it's like kind of like, you know, the future of my channel and my presence at 3-2-1 Let's Game. It's like I don't know how much more I'll be doing of it. If I find a bit of time or get the motivation and, you know, not too busy.
Right,
then...
I'm gonna have a look at your videos just to check which ones I've uploaded and which haven't.
Okay, let's just have a look.
This is just behind the scenes, guys.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Oh, only
That
oh
one
my god,
kind
that
of-
was only 2 videos. Fuck's sake.
That one doesn't even look like it's finished.
Nah, it wasn't. Oh,
It's his Final Fantasy. Is it alright if I say it?
yeah, yeah. I mean,
It's Final Fantasy's episode 33 and 34, and 35 has not uploaded at all.
33 is like you know, it's like only had one video, you know, scheduled. It's like the schedule's caught up, and this is why I'm coming in saying, yeah, I don't know how much more I can do with this.
Oh, you've got enough until February, I've noticed.
Yeah, because it's 2 Made Chronicles, so that's fine.
Right, I'm gonna have to log you out here so I can get
Yeah.
back to my channel.
But that's my say on the matter. It's been fun. Don't get me wrong.
yeah,
I'm
I think
just
that
getting busier and busier, and
yeah, I think we've mentioned that. I think the only thing that should be said to wrap up this development commentary or whatever you want to call it.
yeah,
I think the only thing to wrap up is regardless as to what's going to go on with our channels, 3-2-1 Let's Game, Mr. Blue Sky. I is that what it's called? Just Mr. Blue Sky, or is it?
yeah, Mr. Blue Sky LP.
Mr. Blue Sky LP. Yeah. So 3-2-1 Let's Game, Mr. Blue Sky LP, Tamagotchi Plays, and whatever Vinny's calling his channel.
Many Fever.
Just Many Fever. That's fine. All 4 of those channels. If you have been watching, seriously, guys, we only do this for fun. It's a hobby for us.
Yeah.
But if you have been watching up until this point, the best I can say is thank you very
'Cause
much.
actually-
I hope you've had a good 2016.
Oh yeah, and honestly, it does mean a lot to us because if we hear from others and says like, yeah, we saw your stuff,
Yes.
it gives us a reason to actually make more.
Yes.
But again, like when it comes to like, you know, between my Let's Plays and the cosplay stuff, the cosplay things I do just heavily outweighs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
for
fine.
Let's
That's
Plays.
fine though. All I'm saying is,
Yeah.
if you have been watching, thank you.
Yeah,
And
thanks guys.
have a happy new year.
And all that.
Bring on 2017.
Well, this'll actually no, we can have this uploaded like at the end of the year. This does not have to be
Yes.
part of.
Doesn't have to be part of Shovel Knight.
No.
Well, there you go.
Boom, done. This will be end of the year.
Yeah. All I'm gonna do is just put like images of us
Yeah.
on the screen just to
Yeah,
say that we're talking.
I love that. We that's like the final thing we're doing.
It's
We're
like
gonna release
podcast. It's
it.
like Grumcast
Yeah.
when they played Rob.
Well, there you go. But yeah,
Anyway,
that's it, guys.
I think that's about it.
I think we've said everything.
So, thank you very much for watching.
Click, click.
Click, click.
Are you going to say something else?
Nope.